Hi, I'm Allie, and we are going to be making garment 5 in today's video. She's adorable. We will be making the Wilhelmina. So I came across this pattern when I was making my hooded scarf, which is garment 4. It's by Merchant and Mills as well, and it's a really simple pattern. So there's just 2 pattern pieces. This is our Sherpa material, and then it calls for a mid-weight cotton for the lining, and I think this is a lightweight, so we'll see how it works, but it should be fine. And then I will be making a tag for it as well that I will embroider. So I'll show you that material. It's just like a pretty linen. I think this color will look nice. So it'll just be like a little bit of this, and then I'll embroider something onto that and sew it in at the end. But yeah, so First, we'll cut out our ties and we'll go from there. So let's make garment 5. Okay, we'll start with getting our ties prepped. So I have this like crazy piece of fabric. So I'm just gonna straighten it first. Do I have any idea what I'm doing? No, but I think I have enough excess to be able to figure this out. So much fun you're giggling. Oh dear. This is what's happened. I have made some progress, but I made some mistakes. I mean, the Wilhelmina is adorable still. So I made the ties, and that was actually a very exhilarating process. They're not perfect. And okay, I think because I didn't cut it on the grain line, I think I actually cut the fabric out like the opposite way, when I put it through my machine, it like totally stretched it. So they're super long. Like, let me show you. I don't think I'll be keeping them this long. The other thing that I did wrong was like, I need to learn how to sew accurately with seam allowances. This is supposed to be completely enclosed, but I didn't sew, like before I flipped it around, it should have been showing, if that makes sense, but it's not. So I'll do like a little slip stitch and cover that and it'll be fine. It's still attached and everything, but that's something I want to improve on for next time. And same thing with the other side, like maybe you can see this side a little bit better. So this should be underneath this, fully enclosed, but it's not, it's totally showing. So all I'm lacking is the slip stitch here at the back, and I'll embroider my tag and sew that in, and I'll show you the finished product. But yeah, I'm quite happy. It's a very simple project and I'll definitely be making this again. This is really soft, so cozy, and just adorable. So this project is complete. Here are my final thoughts. I am really happy. And okay, so I fixed the problems. I did a simple slip stitch by hand here and here, so the ties are fully enclosed. And then I finished up this part as well. Okay, and I decided to keep the long ties because I felt like I know it's a plot twist, but I felt like they just added so much character to the collar, and I can always trim them later if I want to, right? So, and then I made the tag, which I think this is like my favorite part. So I decided to name this one the name it already has. So I put the Wilhelmina, but even like the A, first A to like the last A, I feel like my skills improved. And then the like French knots are just like the perfect touch at the end. I'm really happy with this part of it. Thanks for coming along with me for this sewing project, and come sew with me again soon. Bye.